All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another tiny Toonkind at 12 frames per second. I am Traditional Preference, or Trad, and I am joined by the lovely...
Hi, I'm Cherry!
Cherry's fantastic.
I almost said Lester.
Alright, so yeah, preface this, we're rated T for Tinies. We're not gonna start off having a good time. It's high, maybe medium, high angst level. Just so you know what you're getting yourself into. So, without further ado, you good if I start us off, Chair?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So our scene starts with an overhead shot of a cluttered storage room inside Dodo Studios. There's props and sets, backgrounds piled against the wall. There's boxes and crates sort of haphazardly piled around and, shoved into corners and on top of each other and all that stuff. And there isn't particularly anything here to tell you when this is, but the lighting of the scene is a bit dim, distant, and dark, suggesting that this isn't present time. Our story actually begins a little over a year before the events of the Taffy Train saga, which has become something of a blessedly useful timeline touch point for people trying to make timelines for things, which is definitely not me. The camera zooms into a wall as it falls down, down, down to the crease where the floorboards meet the wallboards, and we continue to zoom in before settling on a shot of the weathered baseboard and a slightly dusty floor. The frame is empty of everything but the background for a moment before a small gray bug-toon, wearing a poncho and wielding a pin, cautiously flits in at the far right side of the screen, and after cautiously looking around, moves into frame. Cherry, would you please introduce your character and tell me what he is doing out here in this secluded storage room?
Alright. Yeah. This is Lester. He's tiny. He's leaving. He's looking for somewhere new.
Yeah. Lester, you've been... About how long would you say that you've been here and you've been looking and that you've been gone from someplace that you were before?
I don't remember what I said before, actually. I think it was a few months.
Yeah,
it's been a little while.
What I have in notes is it's been about like 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so you've been out here for about 3 months after leaving where you were before, your home. And you haven't really been able to find anyone else or the settlement of other Tiny Toons that you're pretty sure is supposed to live here in the studios. But where you were before, you were somewhat intentionally quite secluded, and you hadn't really seen anyone in quite a while. So yeah, you're out here, and as far as you can tell, you are alone still, as you have been.
Kind of lost, I think.
I mean, it's probably kind of hard not to be. Alright, can you roll me an either a general perception or an investigation check? Just see where you are.
Yeah, one of those is a lot better than the other. We're going for that.
Go for it.
21.
21. All right, that's pretty darn good. So with a 21, you look, you're looking around, and you haven't really been with any other Toons other than your father for most of the life that you can remember, but I'm pretty sure he still taught you, at least the basics of, Tiny's symbols and stuff like that. And as you're looking around, you find marks on the wall and on the floor that designate some sort of shelter or a safe hiding place nearby. What would you like to do?
He's getting pretty tired. I think it'd be best to try and find wherever this is. Look around, follow the little signs.
Yeah. With a 21, I think you follow them pretty easily. You follow them along the wall, and you find a sort of like I think I'd say it's probably like a hole in the wall. And there's a space in between in behind the baseboard and the wall that you can sort of get into, if you would so like.
Okay, yeah. He's going in.
All right. If you are going in, you roll me perception real quick.
Okay. All right, 13.
13 gets you. You get in here and it looks incredibly cozy, actually. It looks, there's some soft things, some to you they're blankets and stuff like that, but there's some fabric kind of piled up in here, and it's very cozy. It looks almost like some sort of nest, and if it weren't for the Tinies symbols that led you directly to it, you might even be a little bit concerned with how much this looks like a nest. But yeah, it looks like a nest to you, and it says it was safe, and looks pretty cozy. It looks like that you can probably rest here. Let me roll a dun, 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 dun. Whoop. 11. Okay, yeah. So you get in here. Do you start, setting up to settle down, or are you poking around, or what you doing?
This is probably the nicest place he's come across in a while. He's going to be a bit suspicious still, just like maybe someone else is here hiding in the blankets or something, so he's going to poke around.
All right. As you poke around, it seems pretty empty. Maybe a little bit dusty. It doesn't seem like anyone's really been here. Maybe like not in a while. This place is just here. But as you do that, as you are poking around, you hear some scuffling and scratching at the entrance, where behind you, where you came in. And yeah, you have a moment to react. What would you like to do?
Okay. He's not going to do anything yet, but he is going to have his weapon ready.
Okay. Well, as you...
He's very jumpy.
Bless you. Good boy. As you prepare to defend yourself and face whatever it is that is coming in, a long sort of purple snout-ish peeks around the corner, and a body, and with it comes a set of eyes and a long noodly purple tune sort of wiggles their way in here, and starts making towards the blankets on the opposite side of the room from you. Because with a 6, I don't think they actually notice that you're there right now.
Oh no.
So Squeak is going to a pile of blankets, and they're kind of poking and scratching around and sort of rearranging the blankets a little bit.
This, I probably should have asked you before we started, but do I have to roll to see if I know?
I don't think
Or
so.
remember?
I think based on everything, even if it has been a long time since you have seen Squeak, and even if that time that you did was only briefly, I think you've been given pretty vivid and adept descriptions of a
Yeah.
tune which can only really fit this description. They're not a very complicated little
Yeah,
rule.
I'd be.
I say yeah,
All right.
as soon as you know, who, what, a lot. You've been told many things about this tune, and
Yes. He knows.
he
Um.
knows.
All right. He's going to put his weapon away first off, and it, Squeak would know if I said something. I think so.
Oh yeah, Squeak. If you start talking, Squeak is gonna notice you. But right now, they rolled a 6.
Uh, you. Do you live here?
Ah, um, uh, uh, Squeak kind of turns around in a circle a little bit, and they turn to face you. Actually, where's? Oh gosh, oh bless them. Oh no, oh no. Okay, that was a nat 20 history roll. Um, Squeak. Yeah, yeah, that was a nat 20 history roll. Squeak sort of turns around in a circle a few
Oh.
times, and yeah, no, you didn't need to roll, but Squeak did. Squeak turns around in a circle a few times. Says, who, uh, 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 and they're facing you. And Lester,
Uh,
they just look frozen. they're they're just they're just staring at you, uh, frozen in place for now. Um,
oh, Squeak. No.
Would Lester say anything before Squeak collects himself?
Uh, he's gonna like back up a little bit first.
Yeah.
Is it all right if I stay here for just the night?
Um. Yeah. 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 You're. Yeah. You're. Um. You're. You're the. You're the bug kid. You're. Um. What are. Um. What are you doing here?
I I'm I'm looking for somewhere new to stay.
Oh. Um. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. You can. You can. You can stay. You can stay here if you'd like. I can. Um. I can find another one. I have. Um.
Oh, I didn't want to make you leave. It's just for the night.
I have more, but you're 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 Marbles kid.
Hmm. I knew this was going to happen, but I didn't prepare for it, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she was my mom.
I don't. Squeak does not know what to do.
Neither does Lester.
Gosh. Uh. I think after a moment of very awkward silence between these two Squeak
Oh no.
sort of rings their skitter, like their first set of skitter sticks together and says, I'm, um, I, I'm sorry. Our,
Once again, didn't prepare.
um,
His line art gets shakier. Like it was for just a frame or two. Whoever drew this just did it really quickly. No, like.
Would Squeak roll to see if they noticed, or nah, probably not.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you to roll insight.
Okay, yeah, I can roll an insight. I think that's my right modifier. Oh no, wait, that is 17. All right, it's a 17.
He doesn't think you're sorry.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Squeak wilts a little bit. And their their posture just sort of turns into itself more. And they've not really looked at you directly since when they when they were staring at
Lester
you before.
hadn't been either, I don't think.
Yeah, and they're definitely not looking at you right now.
He wasn't really looking at Squeak either, like for the most part, but he is now.
Oh boy. Do you want to roll intimidation?
Accidental intimidation, I guess. Well, I don't know if it's. Here we go.
I mean, Squeak. It's 11. I mean, Squeak is kind of intimidated.
He's
regardless.
Still got baby face.
Yeah, Squeak's kind of intimidated regardless, but they're not like immediately scared of you yet. Yeah. Gosh. You're are mad at me?
Well, no, yeah, I don't know.
It 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 was my fault though. I it was you it wouldn't be wrong if you were. I don't think um do. Mm.
I could you have done something?
I I don't I don't know. Um I don't remember much
You,
from then when I'm like that, but it it was still because of me. Um, it was still because of me.
oh boy, okay. Lester's head is buzzing right now. So is mine, I think, but
Gosh.
yeah.
No, Squeak had. Squeak would ask this. Do you do do you want do do you want I guess the revenge or vengeance? Cause you can um if you want to. That's
No,
right.
no, that wouldn't. I don't. I don't want. I don't want to think that it was your fault. I. It. It really looked like it. It really seemed like it was. But I don't. And you don't. I wouldn't want any. Wouldn't want revenge or anything. It's not. He doesn't really know what to say to that.
I'm sorry, my noodle's like this. I think, as Squeak could say, regardless, though, even still, if it weren't for me, she'd still be.
I know that. If she didn't, if you weren't there at all, she'd still. He's a little upset now.
That's fair.
He's mad at himself for being upset too. It's a lot, and he didn't think he'd have to think about this again.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're here.
Squeak is very much here. And what a terrible thing that is.
You're here and she isn't.
Yeah. Squeak doesn't say anything to that. They continue to just very much not look at you.
I knew this was gonna happen. Lester's got he had his stuff set down already, and he's going to kind of move away to the back corner or something, or just as far away from Squeak as he can, but in the same room, because he's too tired to go back out, really, but...
I think Squeak does look up and sort of watches him as he sort of trumps off to the corner and sits down. And let me see how they interpret this. Okay, no, yeah, that's good. It's good. I think they ask him.
I'm wondering how that would have gone if it was a lower roll.
They would have just thought that he was scared of them. They ask, I can go.
Oh boy. I'm sorry. I didn't. I'll just stay over here. You can.
Okay.
I didn't want you to go or.
Okay.
He's mad at Squeak. He is, and he shouldn't be, but he kind of is. But at the same time, this is the first tune he's seen in a while.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, bless him. So I think Squeak sort of goes off to sort of the other side and curls up in a pile of blankets. Just kind of sits there. Sits there with many thoughts going through their little noodle head.
They're just both buzzing with thoughts, and they don't want to speak.
If Lester can ask any question, and Squeak will probably answer it, just so you know. If Lester doesn't have anything to say, I think Squeak can come up with a question, but if not, Lester, go.
Okay. I can think of something, yeah. Alright, he's gonna try and... Where have you been? He's definitely avoiding everything.
Yeah. Squeak is kind of surprised Lester's talking to him. It's like, when?
I don't know, since.
Yeah, with, you know, with, everyone else, mostly. With Peck a lot, especially. in the beginning, 'cause you probably know uh, about that. Um, but um, some I tend to wander sometimes, so I don't um always know exactly where I am. Uh, but um I can usually uh find um one of one of these. I have nests kind of everywhere, I think, and if I don't find my way back, uh, Peck or Bobbin or someone usually comes in and finds me.
And are we very far from everyone else?
Let me roll survival. A 15, I think. I think with a 15, Squeak sort of knows where they are. And,
Yeah.
I think, sort of. We're right now. I think we're in one of the prop rooms. I can probably show you if you want to see find everyone else. And even Peck makes maps. It would probably um they'd give you some.
I myself am out of words. Hold on.
Yeah. Squeak does have it. Squeak's brain has started going a little bit. They do have a question for Lester. If
Okay, he's not really gonna say much anyway. He's just gonna kind of nod.
yeah, I think Squeak asks, is you you didn't your father didn't want to is everything okay? Um is he uh all right?
He's fine. I guess he kind of kicked me out. I mean, I did leave on my own, but he didn't really want me around, I think. Uh he's fine. He's still mad.
Yeah. That that's that's fair. Um I'm good, glad he's okay though.
Yeah, we haven't really moved
Oh,
until now, I guess.
so you're still oh.
Yeah.
Um,
This is very awkward.
this is very awkward, but it's very in character to be so awkward. they are
It
they're
is.
dancing around the elephant in the room. um, it's okay if you don't uh want to live around me either. I if you um do want to stay with everyone else, I can I can be other places. We
No, I don't hate you. You're not. It wasn't really your fault. I know that. Even if.
roll insight, roll insight, roll insight.
Okay.
9. Okay,
Not.
that's fine. Squeak looks some sort of way at this. You don't know what that means. Um, but they don't look like they agree with you.
Oh no.
With a 9, you get an air of disagree.
Oh boy, that hurts me a lot more than it hurts Lester.
It's fine. I love that we've gone for like 40 minutes and we've not actually, like, our characters have been dancing around the issues and they've not said the thing yet, which is fantastic to me because so many people listening have no idea what we're talking about. And I kind of want to see how long this will go because so good. Oh boy.
God, we haven't we've done nothing. It's been 40 minutes. We haven't done anything.
For 40 minutes. They've just done nothing. They got into the situation and they were like, I do not. I do not.
No, this isn't
I
somewhere I
don't.
want to be.
I don't do any. I don't do this. No. Um. Uh.
How?
Is this Lester or you asking?
No, that's me. I think I have a question Lester could ask, but you know what? Why not? Just
Go for it.
fuck
Go
it.
for
Let's
it.
go. It's probably after another bit of silence too. Just
Yeah.
he doesn't know what to say, and it's kind of been itching at him. Are you actually sorry?
I um. I I think so. It um. I mean, it 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 was my fault.
You
If I
you
wasn't if I wasn't here, if I wasn't like that, or I don't know, but I
you
I am
you think so?
I I I am I I don't know uh a lot of things sometimes. Um I uh it it it's still hard um to to not be um that uh but when um whenever I I do remember um I yeah yeah yeah
We gotta get to the elephant sometime soon, but I don't know how.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Even if we don't, it's fine.
Even if we don't.
Yeah, even if we don't, it's fine. And everyone can be mad at us for a different reason. um,
Either way,
yeah, but like
we did.
out of character, Squeak does feel sorry, but because they know they tend to hold like other people's opinions and thoughts like
Oh
they trust
no.
other people's thoughts more than they do. So they are sorry, but because Lester like because Lester didn't seem to believe them, they there's like, well, am I sorry? Am I actually sorry? So
Oh no.
they tend to defer to
I
other
have
people a lot.
I have my head in my hands and I'm dying.
They're just a little noodle. I think they hmm. I think you could probably roll another insight to see if if Lester can maybe 21, a nat 20.
Honey,
Okay. Yeah, with a nat
nat 20,
20,
here we go.
with a nat 20, you 100% you 100% get that like the reason Squeak said that they are pretty sure that yeah that they're sorry is because Lester is because they now like doubt that they're sorry a little bit because they could tell Lester didn't believe them before. So um but yeah, with a nat 20 they they do look pretty tore up and they look really guilty. Like they look like they feel really guilty and just like this is not a light topic for them. This is something that weighs on their thoughts and their conscience a lot. As they said though, whenever they remember it, this is this is a thing. Squeak
God.
Squeak does not take what
no.
happened lightly at all.
I could. Where are my thoughts? I had a list of questions and stuff, but they're not here anymore. I'm trying, I swear.
You're so valid. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Squeak did say before that they don't really remember much when they're like that. So if Lester had any questions, sort of like, because the situation that Squeak was in was a bit of a strange one.
That's what I want to ask, but I don't know how to word it, and it's.
Mm-hmm. Lester could just ask why, because before they'd been talking about like if Squeak wasn't here, if Squeak hadn't been there, then she would be. Lester can ask why they were there.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of. Yeah, actually. Why were you there?
Where?
There, when my mom went to, and you were.
Like, like, there, specifically, or, it was, I think it was, one of, one of the rest spots where, we, they, all kind of, went to, hang, after stuff. Squeak does not get you. You're gonna have to specify.
It's difficult because I don't know how to specify. No.
Squeak took that to mean like why were they where, like why were they there, like at the spot where they were when it all went down. But Squeak does not get the if you specify like why were you there with them with the you know what, that part of the that Squeak does not get that part of the question. So
with the mice.
Why why was I with the mice?
Yeah, I never really got a clear answer.
I as 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 far as no, I thought I was one, or maybe I was one, or I don't think I am one, but I you can roll another insight real quick.
Insight rolls today.
Yeah, let's do insight. It's a nat one. Okay.
Oh no,
A
I'm
nat
shaking,
one.
Lester, why?
Gosh, with a nat one. Oh, what's the opposite? What's the opposite of this really? You maybe you may with a nat one you maybe get the feeling that all of this like this kind of stuttering and like vagueness of the answer is because Squeak is trying to not tell you the answer. You think it's because Squeak is trying to avoid actually answering the question.
Alright, how am I gonna take this then?
I actually like I do have a thing 100% if Lester would press about this and if Lester would get a little angry as a treat.
I'm about to.
Do it please. Because
God, I don't know how to take it because I want him to go off, but I don't know how. We didn't really speak about it in enough detail for me to go off, I think.
Yeah. Well, just with that insight roll, you think that Squeak is sitting here and is lying to you about why they were with the mice and they and all that and ultimately their involvement with mice is what killed your mother. So, Lester, how do you feel about that?
Here we go then.
How do you feel?
A little bit of Angie as a treat.
A little bit of Angie as a treat.
So you does
he stand up? Does he start yelling? Does he what would he?
He's moving forward a little bit. He's not going to stand up yet, but he's leaning forward like she died for nothing then? Or what are you telling me?
Maybe I don't.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't. But why were you actually there? That doesn't make any sense. But
I don't know. I don't.
She went after you.
I don't. I don't know. I don't know.
She got herself killed. Why? Why don't you know? You don't know anything. And
I don't know. But
you don't even know what.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah, you go.
You don't even know if you're sorry. She isn't here, and this was your fault, and you don't even know if you're sorry. She's gone, and do you even care?
Gosh, Squeak is wreck. Squeak is a wreck. If you weren't already aware, Squeak is a wreck.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I'm a wreck.
it's fine. um, do you even? Gosh, I, I, I think so. I, I don't. I know it. It's, it's my fault, and it's you're you should be mad, and everyone says it it's okay, but it's not. It's it's not. There's she's 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 dead, and it's my fault, and I don't know why, and I still slip sometimes, and not I don't so, not as much anymore, but I I I still I don't know, and I can't think, and it's I the words are I don't know. I don't know. Some I I I should, and you you deserve to know, but I I don't think I do, or if I do, then I forget again. Sometimes I think, but I don't know, and it's I it's my fault, and I'm sorry. You you deserve answers, but I don't know or think I have them, um or I don't know.
No one does. You didn't mean for it to happen though, and you didn't, did you?
I I I didn't, but I don't remember. I don't know. Then I don't know what I am. I can't remember much when after I I slip, or I am thinking like that, like a, a mouse, or I I didn't I don't know what happened then. Maybe I did.
I don't know if I should be mad at you. I'm supposed to, I think, but you... I don't know if I really am.
Well, I can't really say any thing about that, because I don't really know anything either.
My dad told me wrong. I know he did, and he made me think you were bad, and I don't think you're bad. I don't know what happened to her really, or if anything I was told is true, and if I thought you'd know, but I shouldn't have gotten mad, I think.
I think I'm probably the the worst person to ask about all of this. Any Peck or Beatrice or Bob and any um they they know more. Um, they know more. They actually know what happened. I think they've probably told me or I asked, but I don't remember things really good. Um, if you wanted to um ask them, um, they yeah, they I think they've tried to get your dad to not keep you alone and stuff, but he he didn't like that that they weren't
No,
mad.
he didn't.
Yeah, I I I don't know, but I don't think it's wrong if you are mad. Um, I they every the other adults, I think they think that, but I I I'm don't think that's wrong. I think I'm I think I'm mad too, a bit.
I'm confused. I don't know what I think or what I'm supposed to think, or I do you know the way back from here?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to roll a survival, but also this could go terribly wrong. Um,
Yeah,
I think. Okay, okay, it didn't go terribly wrong. It doesn't take them like a day to
we're
get
good.
back.
We're good.
Um. Uh. Uh. Yeah, I think So Squeak rolled a 17 to know the way back to where they live. Um. Yeah. So they say, yeah. Do you want to go right now, or do you need to rest first?
All right. How far is it?
I'd say it's probably it's probably a fair bit a ways away, like maybe the better part of about 2/3 of a day Tinies travel. Um, but I think Squeak is kind of also asking that in a sense, because as soon as you show up, it's gonna be a lot of stuff happening too. I think, yeah, actually maybe roll insight to see if you can see that's another part of the question Squeak's asking.
Okay.
9. Okay,
Oh,
no.
sure, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Hmm. Yeah, a lot. That would be tiring, and he's already tired, but at the same time, it's been an awkward little bit, I think, and he doesn't know if he wants that to last all night.
Just if you agree to just sleep and deal with everything in the morning, you probably can. But yeah, it's an awkward little nest hangout right now. Um, if if Squeak does have something that they do want to say that's
Okay.
very important to them actually. um, yeah, actually, so Squeak's going to say, it it's it's a bit of a ways away. If and I can I will take you there. But um um uh the um the uh the the adults that they know about me, right? But um that they we um that there's other kids, like you, and they they don't know, they we haven't told them, can would I don't know if it's fair. Could you maybe not to tell them either?
No, I won't.
Squeak looks like stupid relieved.
Oh
They look at you like they look at you for like probably like one of the first times in a while, and it's just thank you. Yeah, thanks.
I don't think I would have anyway. It might be better to deal with everything in the morning, I think.
Yeah, Abby can be a little loud sometimes. And Squeak actually gets kind of like a fond look on their face when they start talking about everyone else. It's like, and Cass, she's a bug tune too. She's actually you've probably not ever seen her before. We found her several years ago. And there's Harold. He's the the dust bunny. And he's grown really big. And Scribble. She's got all of her stories and sigil, and yeah, and if all of the adults will be happy to see you too. I think they've always been a little worried about you out there, but yeah. But
Trad.
yeah.
Trad, can you pass me an insight?
Awesome. Okay. Squeak has 21.
Oh, nice. Okay. Squeak starts talking about everyone and their family, I guess, and
Squeak's mostly talking about the kids.
Lester?
They love the kids so much.
Yeah, but still, Lester looks genuinely excited to meet more people. He, like, this is probably the first time you've seen him smile this entire time. He's, like,
oh, bless.
Actually happy. And he's tired. He's exhausted. It is very clear he's exhausted. He's been walking all day, but
yeah,
he really wants to go meet new people.
Oh, bless. I think Squeak sees this, and they've brightened a lot when they start talking about the kids, and they look at Lester and they beam at him. He's just like, yeah, like their kids are great, and like they're happy and excited. Lester is here too, even if it's a lot of things. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you I don't know if I forgot or never knew but what's your name?
Oh, Lester.
Lester. Well, it's nice to meet you, Lester. I'm Squeak. And if everyone else will be excited to meet you too.
It's good to actually meet you, Squeak.
Squeak
I'm excited to meet everyone else too. Alright. Could you tell me a little more about them? He's probably not going to be able to sleep. He's so excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you go down this thing. Yeah, I think the Squeak obliges. And yeah, I think that's probably a good way to end this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Squeak keeps talking about them, and like they're kind of back to just like kind of very stuttery, and like their words don't do too good, but they just talk about all the kids and everyone and the adults too, with just so much love, and they care. They care big. Yeah.
Lester probably gets there in the morning and just collapses.
Squeak's like, look what I found, and Lester just bump. Oh, goodness.
God, I love you too.
Lester's so good. He's just a good boy.
Squeak is so good.
Alright.
I like how this ended. I like that Squeak was just going off about their family.
Yeah. Look, you get them talking about the people they care about, like they're just a soft little noodle. Oh,
This was very good.
This is very good. I'm glad. Well, like Lester's already like in the family, but I'm glad like this. I'm glad we're getting them. I'm glad we got him.
Yeah.
All right.
Got us.
We got him. All right. I think with that, I'll end the recording, and everyone can go and yell at us or whatever. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah.
Tune This was so fun!
Surprised more people haven't made the tuning in joke, but I just did, and I will continue to. Anyway.
And it's very good.
Goodbye.